that you guys have chosen to be here today. I understand we've got people from London on this webinar. We've got people from other states in the USA that are on this webinar, and this is fantastic. Okay, thank you for letting me know that, Laurie. Yeah, guys, welcome to day 2. I understand some of you are here for the first time. You have seen day 1 of Thinking into Results, and some of you, I understand, you haven't actually seen the first webinar. This is being recorded, it's going online, so if you are online and you have just found this video randomly on YouTube, I will say to you now that there is no accident that you are here. You were meant to hear exactly what it is that you are going to be hearing today and what you are going to see today. But I would recommend that you go back to day 1, watch that first, and then come back and watch this one, as it will really, really help you with understanding more of where we're actually going to go with this. I just want you all to know that you are absolutely amazing people. I understand that it can be quite rough at times with things that come in your life, but this is more of an environment where I want you all to feel very safe. I want you all to feel that this is a community where you have the understanding that there are some things you don't quite fully 100% understand with what's going on out there. And you know that there is something about you that needs increase. You know that there is something about you that deserves better. I don't know where you guys are in your life right now, but believe me when I say it's no accident that you are here. So today we are going to be talking about trees, the 4 realms, and the wonderful subconscious mind. That's what we are going to be covering today. All this is derived from my ebook, What You Don't Know Will Hurt You, which is on my McKenzies website, allaboutthemckenzies.com. And I decided to incorporate this into a workshop so you guys can hear me, see me, and understand what it is that I've learned along my journey for like 8-9 years in terms of personal development that has helped me become the type of person I am right now, thinking the kind of way that I'm thinking right now. And the key here really, guys, is self-awareness. We need self-awareness to increase so we can make the most of ourselves on this planet which we call Earth. So before I actually go into today's class, I like to do what I call a recap of what we went through in day 1, just touching a little bit on stuff that we went through in the first class. In the first class, we covered what we call comfort zones. Most of us today operate on what we call a comfort zone. And I said that there's a basic law of life, which is create or disintegrate. You're either growing or you're dying, but you're never in the middle. You're either evolving or you're not evolving. You're either getting smarter or you're getting dumber. That's the truth of the matter, because you have a magnificent brain, you have a magnificent mind that you aren't fully aware of understanding how the function works with your mind and body to make you do the things that you want to do. So, ignorance is an excuse that people like to use all the time. Oh, I like it the way it is. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, this is life. It is how it is. Oh, you know how it is. This is just how it is. This is reality. Is it really? Or is that what you currently think? Because whatever you think and believe, it will be your reality, whether it's good or bad. And I said that nothing ever stays the same. We also covered untapped potential. Now, with each and every one of you that's on this webinar and everyone that is not on this webinar, you all have untapped potential. And you either didn't know about it, you didn't know how to tap into it, or no one showed you how. The diagram you see has a master key. It's got a lock. See, everything you need to know right now, you already know. You just need to unlock what's in here and remember the greatness of what it is that you are. Everyone on this webinar right now are in different places in their lives. I cannot speak for you. Only you know where you are. Okay? Only you guys know where you are. And I also stated that only you can make it happen. I talked about the average day that every individual mainly goes through, where you wake up, you will go get a shower, put on your clothes, have your breakfast, you will go to work, you will come back home, have your dinner, shower, whatever, watch a bit of TV, then go back to bed. And then the same process will go on the next day. And the same process will go on the next day. I'll just pause for a second, because feel free to interact by talking in the chat box below with however you're feeling throughout this webinar. It's good for me to know where you are all at, because that will really, really help me, and the universal intelligence can guide me in terms of how best to execute this webinar so you can get the best out of it for yourselves. We covered habits. Habits, something a person does often in a regular and repeated way, a recurrent, often unconscious pattern of behavior that is acquired through frequent repetition. We are all living off of tapes that play in our heads. These are habitual patterns, ways that we are thinking that make us do the things that we do, but also make us not do the things that we are not doing. I also covered, why do we do what we do? Why don't we do what we want to do? And why do we do what we don't want to do? This is from an unconscious part of you that you can't consciously explain. But we're going to dive deep today, and you're going to understand exactly how great it is that you are. We discovered or tapped into how we form habits and how desire really is the key. See, the thing is with you guys, you desire right now increase in your lives. You desire truth. You want something better in your lives, because there is something within you that you can't quite grasp, that knows there is something more that needs to come out from you, something more that you need to express. And it's all about our habits. See, the fact that you have a desire is why you are all here. You all made the choice to be here. So give yourselves a round of applause for that. We talked about the power of words. I can, I can't. Believe me when I say that the words you use are so key. You can be ensnared by your own words. You are trapped in a prison of your own thinking and your own dialogue and your own self-talk. Your own self-talk is what creates your own reality by the words that you speak. Whenever you say, I can, yes, you can. Whenever you say, I can't, no, you can't. See, whenever you say, I can't, your body will be set up in resistance to do the thing. And you will make up all the excuses of why you are not doing the thing. But when you say, I can, guess what? Your body will be in a vibration which will allow you where you can do the thing. Because you can. He who says he can, he who says he can't, are both usually right. Okay. I also talked about how habits are hardwired into your brain. We have these things called dendrites and synaptic connections in our brain. Synaptic connections are like memories, associations that you have, which will enable you to be able to, and I'll just do a little thing here. That right there, this thing right here is called a synaptic connection. That is a habit that you have. We have neurological pathways in our brain, which is pushing forth a lot of information. Like it is a habit for you to brush your teeth in the morning. It is a habit for you to put your clothes on in a certain way. Like you can have a pair of trousers. Some of you may put your left foot in first. Some of you may put your right foot in first. That is a habit that is repetitive that's gone on over and over again, and you do it unconsciously now. Just like when you drive your car, most of you have the habit of knowing how to drive now because it's an unconscious behavior. Before, when you first learned how to drive a car, it was, steering wheel, check my mirror, check the side mirrors, seatbelt, clutch, gas, brake, pedal, whatever. You was conscious of that, but now it's an unconscious behavior. So it's automatic for you to be able to be doing the things you are doing right now. So before I move on into today's class, I always say this disclaimer. I say everything I am about to show you, I do not claim is my own information. These are things that I have acquired throughout my journey that has helped me personally discover something about me that has helped me move forward in my life by shifting my way of thinking. So, you have all seen the movie called The Matrix. And what I'm about to do right now is I am about to play a short video. I want to play a short video right now that is going to explain where you currently are right now. Because you can accept what I say, or you can reject what I say, but really and truly, the choice is yours. All I offer you is the truth of yourself. So, without further ado,
do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole is. I show you how. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Follow me.
So, are you Sleeping Beauty, are you asleep? Are you in a dream world wherever you are right now? Because a lot of truth about you has not been taught to you at all. You are an awesome, awesome person. Beyond measure. You have unlimited potential. There is no end to what you can possibly achieve. No end whatsoever. You are all very awesome. And I say that very slowly. And just speaking about that Matrix video, no one can see it but you. You are on your own journey, your own path of self-discovery to discover the awesomeness that is you. There is so much that you guys can do. But for years upon years, you have been a sleeping beauty. And I say sleeping beauty because you've been sleeping, and I say beauty because you really are beautiful people. You really, really are. And I decided to do this class to help you guys out because everyone needs the help. Which brings me to my next short video, which I want you to watch. Because you really are your own Neo in your own Matrix. Without further ado.
Well, come on. I invite you. Come around here and let me have a look at you. My goodness, look at you. You turned out all right, didn't you? How do you feel? I know you're not sleeping. We'll get to that. Why don't you come and have a sit this time?
Maybe I'll stand.
Well, suit yourself.
I felt like sitting.
I know. So, let's get the obvious stuff out of the way.
You're not human, are you?
Well, it's tough to get any more obvious than that.
If I had to guess, I'd say you're a program from the machine world. So is he.
So far, so good.
But if that's true, that could mean you are part of this system. Another kind of control.
Keep going.
I suppose the most obvious question is, how can I trust you?
Bingo. It is a pickle, no doubt about it. Bad news is there's no way if you can really know whether I'm here to help you or not. So it's really up to you. Just have to make up your own damn mind to either accept what I'm going to tell you or reject it. Candy?
You already know if I'm going to take it?
Wouldn't be much of an oracle if I didn't.
But if you already know, how can I make a choice?
Because you didn't come here to make the choice. You've already made it. You're here to try to understand why you made it. I thought you'd have figured that out by now.
Why are you here?
Same reason. I love candy.
But why help us?
We're all here to do what we're all here to do. I'm interested in one thing, Neo, the future. And believe me, I know the only way to get there is together.
Are there other programs like you?
Oh, well, not like me, but... Look, see those birds? At some point, a program was written to govern them. A program was written to watch over the trees and the wind, sunrise and sunset. There are programs running all over the place. The ones doing their job, doing what they were meant to do, are invisible. You'd never even know they were here. But the other ones, well, you hear about them all the time.
I've never heard of them.
Of course you have. Every time you've heard someone say they saw a ghost.
Well, you heard from the Oracle, and you heard it from the Matrix movie, which reveals so many hidden truths about yourself, because you really are in your own Matrix and you are your own Neo. And you're on a journey where you are coming across certain individuals or certain information that is making you question what you think is real. This is why you are here. You all chose to be here, didn't you? So, I shall be moving on with today's class, which is day 2. I thank you all for being here. And we are now going to move on to what I love to talk about, which is called the Tree of Life. Now, right now in front of you, you see a tree. I ask you, what grows on a tree? Fruits, right? Now, we all know that. You can have different kinds of trees with different kinds of fruits. But how did the fruits come about? Or how did the tree even come about? It was the seed that you planted which created the roots of the tree. See, you cannot get the fruits if the seed isn't planted. Now, intellectually, you will all understand that, yes, I see a tree in front of me, but where is this all going, Sam? What are you talking about here? The principle behind this is so huge, guys. You really are like a tree. The creative process within you is like a tree. It's all about growth. See, you cannot have the fruit if you do not have the root. But the question is, what is the nature of the fruit that you are growing? So is it fair to say you can see a tree when you go outside? You can see a tree. Do you see the roots? No. Why? Because it's underground. So is it fair to say that what's invisible creates the visible? Everything you see is quite visible. But what you see is nothing other than what is invisible within you. Invisible under the ground for the tree. And this is all so deep, but most of us live on a superficial way of life based on what we can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. We never question the causes of how things happen. We kind of just get caught up in a realm or matrix of effects of things that is going around, things that is on the news, negative information. These people bombed the Twin Towers. Young black kids getting low grades at school. Negative, 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 negative things are thrown at you. But because you only see the surface of these things, you just accept what you see. But hardly anyone ever questions what they see, because this is all there is, right? This is real. Is it really? Well, you're going to learn to really start questioning and asking questions as to what is real and what is it about me? What is it about me that makes me do what I do? See, you are the tree. Your fruits are your behavior. Your fruits are the things that come to you in your life, the things that you attract to you in your life. Those are the fruits that come to you. Those are the fruits. It's your behavior. It's the things you do. It's the things you do not do. It's what you are doing. It's what is coming to you. But have you ever questioned, why does this always happen to me in my life? Oh, this always keeps on happening. Bad stuff just always seems to keep on coming to me. Oh, I'm just so bored. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. I just want to know why. Why is this always happening to me? I know there's so much. You've asked those questions, haven't you? That is why you are here. The fact that you ask those questions is why you are here. Because really and truly, you ask those questions is like you sowing seeds in here, in the invisible realm that you cannot see. These are the seeds that you plant for the fruit to grow of this webinar. This webinar is a fruit of something that you decided to sow for yourself underground. Am I making myself clear? Or should I break this down or say this in a completely different way? Because as we go through these classes, we are going to get deep and you are going to discover more and more stuff about you. I'll come back to this image a bit later. But what I will basically just give a summary on quickly with this is the tree is everything that you are currently aware of right now that is going on in your life, which is either good or bad or indifferent. Under the ground, which would be the invisible, the seeds that you sow, the thoughts that you sow, I should say. That's everything that's underneath the ground, which comes to the surface. And it doesn't matter what you plant under the ground. The universe is no respecter of persons. But I don't want to mind boggle you. I shall move on. What you were never taught in school is that you live on 4 realms simultaneously. What you have been taught is you just live in a physical realm. You literally just live here. What you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. And you learned that if I can't see it, if I can't hear it, taste it, touch it, or smell it, it does not exist. I automatically reject the idea. I automatically reject anything. You know you've been in that situation before because you do it right now. You automatically reject certain things based on what you believe to be true. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, what the P stands for is physical, which is everything above the ground. It's the visible. It's the results of your actions. It is the fruits of the tree. Now, you have an emotional, mental, and spiritual realm that you are also in as well simultaneously. You all can look at me right now on your webcam, can't you? You can see me. You can hear me. But allow me to do a little demonstration with you to show you that you are on a different realm at the same time as seeing me right now. So I will look at you and I will basically say, okay, guys, so you really think that this is all there is? Do you really, really think that? Okay, well, I beg to differ. Let me, and I will say to you, do not think of yourself sitting on an elephant. Don't picture yourself sitting on an elephant. Don't picture yourself sitting on an elephant. But what did you just do? You pictured yourself sitting on an elephant, didn't you? In your mental realm, which is what we have right here, your mental realm. You saw yourself sitting on that elephant, even though you could physically see me. You was in your imagination and you went somewhere else and you saw yourself sitting on an elephant. Now, believe me when I say, what you saw in your mind is the real place. Your imagination is the real place, not what you see right now. It's just a agreement that you made. But we'll cover agreements and perceptions in the next class. Now, emotional realm. You all feel, don't you? You say it all the time. Someone asks you a question. Oh, how are you? Oh, I'm all right. I'm feeling good. I'm fine. I'm this. I'm that. How are you feeling today? I feel good. Oh, well, I've got a lot going on. I've just been feeling very stressed. I don't know. These things just always seem to happen. I don't know why, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go smoke a cigarette or something, or have a glass of red or something. Have you been in a situation like that where you feel a certain way, but you don't know why you feel a certain way? That is what I class as your emotional realm. Simultaneously, right here, right now, you can see and hear me talking to you, but also simultaneously, you could see something else. Don't think of the McDonald's logo. You just did it, didn't you? Or if you didn't, now you are. McDonald's, McDonald's, McDonald's. See, the thing is, you think in pictures. You don't think in words. You think in pictures. Now, I'm going to ask you all a question and you're all going to have a different answer. I could say to you, describe to me what your refrigerator looks like. Automatically, your refrigerator just pops up in your mind. Does it open from the left or the right? How many doors is it? What color is it? What's inside your refrigerator right now? See, mentally, you are in your refrigerator, but physically, you are right in front of me right now, aren't you? So you're in a different realm simultaneously. Now, talking about this thing over here called the spiritual realm, this is the realm where everything that you ever wanted exists right now. That's right. This ain't no hocus pocus. This ain't no poofy woo woo, all mad crazy dreams. No, everything you want right now exists right here, right now. And the only reason you do not have what it is you want right now is because you are unaware that you can have it right now. You are unaware of how can I have this right here, right now. Heaven is a state of mind. For ages, you've been living in a hell state of mind. For anyone that may be a Christian or whatever who's on this, your Bible will say, let there be light. What is this light? You are the light. It's a higher awareness. You've been living your life, walking around in the dark, bumping into things, making mistakes, or bumping into this because you can't see in the dark. But when you grab a little bit of information, a light switch came on. Some of you can relate to that right now. A light switch came on and automatically you felt a shift in your emotional realm. You felt different. It was like, oh my gosh, there's some sort of possibility that I can do these things. There's an example of someone on this webinar who's listening right now, where an idea came to your mind in a spiritual realm. It always existed, and then it went to your mental realm. I'm thinking of starting an online book club. But the thing is, That idea was always here in your spiritual realm. It came down into your mental realm. Now it's up to you to make that a physical thing, because thoughts become things. So everything emotional, mental, or spiritual is your inner world. It's everything below the ground. It's the invisible. It's the causes of your actions. See, you can't see something that is mental. You can see it in here, but you can't physically see that in front of you. You feel, but you can't see a feeling. You feel it somewhere underneath, don't you? And everything spiritual, well, you can't physically see that. It's just here in its infinite space. I told you we was going to be going deep today, but the more times you listen to this information, the more times you're going to really start to understand the contents of what it is that you're getting into. There's no better subject to study than your own self, believe me. Now, you may be wondering, why does this inner world seem a lot more larger than the small physical world? Notice that the world is larger. Notice that the inner world is a lot more larger than the physical world, because most of the work is done on the inside. You've been living a life where it's inside out, but you've been doing it unconsciously. Now it's time to start living a world where it's inside out consciously. And we shall be covering the conscious mind in the next class. But for this class, we are only dealing with trees, the four realms, and the subconscious mind. Now, I want you to take a good visual snapshot of this picture right here. See how it's larger in the inner world. Now look at this picture. Boom. Subconscious mind and conscious mind. The subconscious, isn't it? The subconscious mind is larger than the conscious mind. It's 88%. Now that's huge. That is huge. And there's a picture of a baby there, because your subconscious is what gives birth to your reality. It's what gives birth to your reality in terms of what you think, in terms of what you feel, in terms of what you believe. Whenever you shift your thinking, you give birth to a different reality. That is why you always see certain fruits that pop up all the time in your life. The fruits being your affairs, the fruits being the people that come to you, the fruits being the type of people that come to you. It's just a result. It's just a fruit of what you have sown deep down under the ground in your subconscious mind in terms of thoughts. Thoughts are spiritual seeds. Just like you have a physical seed that you're going to plant under the ground, thoughts are your spiritual seeds that you cannot see, but you also plant it under the ground. But the question is, are you aware of what you are planting? So we're going to get a little bit deeper now. Your subconscious mind is a magnificent machine that does everything effortlessly for you without you even having to consciously think about it. The subconscious mind is a feminine aspect of your mind, and you have a conscious aspect, which is a mental aspect of your mind. That's what I mean by subconscious, a feminine, who is the only sex that can give birth to a reality, the baby. Do you see where I am going with this? And I talk to you in a certain way for you to understand what it is that I say, because it's very important go along with this as we get deeper. Now, this might be a shocker to some of you, but don't worry about it, because you're going to listen to this once it's recorded, and you're going to be listening to it over and over and over again, and you'll understand something inside is going to click, and you'll be like, ah. Some of you, it may be happening right now as you simultaneously listen to me in your physical realm. Now, your subconscious mind is like a hard drive. It never sleeps. It is awake 24/7. It was awake when you was in your mother's womb. You could hear everything that was going on in your mother's womb. You can't consciously remember that, but the subconscious always remembers everything. It's a hard drive. You remember where you was yesterday, don't you? You remember what you ate this morning, didn't you? You remember your first kiss, don't you? Did an image of the person you first kissed just pop into your mind? You remember your first sexual experience, don't you? Did the person just pop into your mind? What kinds of foods do you like? Are those foods popping into your mind? Everything you have ever been through is recorded in your subconscious mind and connected together in your memory as an association called a synaptic connection. You remember everything. You remember all your boyfriends. You remember all your girlfriends. You remember the experiences you had. You remember the good times in your life. You also remember the bad times in your life, don't you? That is your subconscious mind, the feminine aspect of you that is never asleep. It is always awake. And you can remember every little piece of detail. So that is your beautiful subconscious mind. So we're going to dig deeper into the subconscious mind, talking about this feminine aspect of what it is. Now, beliefs, habits, and paradigms is all stored in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like a container. It's like me having a cup that is filled with something, and everything you've experienced goes right into that. So, what is a belief? Well, a belief is an acceptance that something exists or is true, especially one without proof. You saw that video with the Matrix. Morpheus said, "What is real?" Well, if you accept an idea, which is nothing but a thought, into your subconscious mind, the subconscious mind will accept it, because that's the only thing it can do. It can only accept whatever it is given, anything, good or bad. And it will be like, okay, and give you that reality, good or bad. So, whatever you think is real right now is because you made an acceptance that it is that. Some of you are looking at your laptop or computer. Who says it's a laptop? Who says it's a computer? Is it that? Or did you agree that's what it was? Did you agree that that is a device called a computer? You can look in the mirror. Who told you it was a mirror? Someone gave you an example of what a mirror looks like, and you accepted that. See, when you was younger, as children, we were taught in pictures, and we was given a label next to it. I can show you a picture of a cat, and I will have a word next to it, and I will say cat, cat. So a seed, an idea was planted in your mind that that picture is a cat. You accepted that on a subconscious level. So now whenever you see a cat, oh, that's a cat. oh, that's a cat, or oh, that's a dog, oh, that's a chair, oh, this is a phone, oh, this is an apple, this is a banana. Do you see where I'm going with this? You accepted that, and because you believe that's what it is, that's your belief, which means, well, that must be your reality, right? So I ask you, why do you believe what you believe? Now, we can get a lot more personal and we can get a lot more deeper with this, where I can say to you, I'll give you an example of a belief. All men are dogs. They only want one thing. If you believe that, analyze the fruits that come into your life. Every man that comes along your way just happen to be dogs, right? Because that's what you believed in your subconscious mind, under the ground. It was the seed that you sowed under the ground for this to be your physical reality. Why do I keep on getting the same kind of guys in my life? What is wrong with me? I'll tell you what's wrong. It's the seed you sowed in your mind, believing all men were dogs. You were the one who judged an experience and accepted that as that's how it was, which is why you keep on getting the same fruit growing on the same tree, which is just a tree of your thoughts, right? So, moving on. Beliefs are like a blueprint that you have in your mind. What is a blueprint? A blueprint is exactly what you use to determine an outcome of something. It is the basic foundation and structural analysis of what it is that you are going to build. Now, you live in a house, someone had a blueprint for that house. They decided how they were going to build it, and they first had a blueprint, and now you live in a house. Someone had a blueprint to design a car, and now you are driving a physical car that you can see. But the blueprint, first of all, started in here of how it was going to look. See, all creation starts from your conscious mind, which is your imagination, but we shall cover that in another class. Going back to what is a habit, something that a person does often in a regular and repeated way. We already covered that in the last class, didn't we? So, paradigms. Oh, I love this subject because this is a beast. This is what keeps you where you are, what keeps you making the certain decisions that you are doing or not doing. This is what keeps you thinking the way you are thinking. But what is a paradigm? It's nothing but a multitude of habits and ideas that you hold in your mind. It's the concept that you hold in the subconscious mind that you have. It's paradigms. It is like parameters that you operate with. You operate within these specific parameters. Lower, up, side to side. This is all you know. This is the paradigm that you are stuck in. And you can't get out of it. Because it's all you know. It's all you learned. It's all you were taught. Whether it came from your friends, your parents, school, society, whatever. They have just chucked seeds and ideas at you, and you accepted it, which is what creates your reality right now. It's a paradigm. A paradigm can be a habit of saying, I can't do this. I can't do that. I want this, but, oh, I'm scared. Oh, I ain't going down there again. Remember what happened last time? Oh, I ain't getting back with this girl or boy anymore because remember what happened last time? You are living in a memory that keeps on replaying itself over and over and over and over and over again in your mind. But that does not mean that that is what's happening in front of you right now. But we're going to talk about perception on a different day. So, warning, paradigms, this beast that keeps you where you are. It keeps you where you are. But guess what? You can create a new paradigm with a new way of thinking. But we shall cover that in the next class. Now, you remember the tree. You remember the 4 realms. Now, take a look at this picture and see how it is the same process. I flipped the 4 realms around, where the mental, spiritual, and emotional is underground, in line with the tree where the roots and the seeds are. The seeds of your thoughts, as I keep on planting them, that they take root in your mind right now. And the physical would be your tree that grows from the quality of the thoughts that you decided to sow underneath. Understand your physical realm. Oops, my bad. Just used a wrong color. Forgive me for that. I need to go back because I'm not looking to confuse any of you. So, this right here is the same as the fruits on the tree. This right here is the same as what you are sowing underneath on a mental, emotional level. And if you're feeling that on a mental, emotional level, it must grow as a fruit. If you see in your mind that, oh, I can't do this, and you feel you can't do this, and you're playing a memory of last time, well, I tried it last time, but look what happened. I'm not going to do that again. So you lock yourself in, and you always feel this way, and there's this resistance, and it's like, oh, I can't do that again. It's so painful. I'm scared. I can't go there again. No, it caused me so much harm. This was all in your mental, emotional, spiritual realm, under the ground. So, of course, as you sow, so shall you must reap. It is a basic law of life. You are causes of your own mental hell. That might be very hard for a lot of you to accept. But just like the Oracle said from the Matrix, you can either accept what I say, or you can either reject what I say. And I can say the same to you. You can accept what I say, or you can reject what I say. But the truth of the matter is, you chose to be on this webinar, didn't you? So, it's the same process, guys. It operates in the same kind of way. Now, what we are going to be covering in the next class, in fact, you know what? I'm not actually going to be talking about that just yet, because I think right now it would work wonders if I showed you another short mini snippet of a video, once again from the Matrix, which will help you correlate everything I've just said to you in this class for you to get it into your mind and understand. Because some things may be hard to accept with a lot of people. Most people don't want to change, which is why they stay comfortable in their zone. Oh, I'm comfortable here. Everyone's doing it. I don't feel inadequate. I feel normal. But to live the life that you want, guys, you're going to have to step out of the comfortable zone. You're going to have to be different. You're going to have to do different things to get different results. You're going to have to think different things to get different results. The name of this class is Thinking into Results, because you are thinking into results. You are sowing the seeds to reap the new fruit, because right now you don't like the fruit that you are eating off of your tree that you are growing, do you? You don't like it, but you can construct a new reality with your imagination. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And guess what? This video will explain a lot more to you. And so it is.
This is the construct. It's our loading program. We can load anything from clothing to equipment, weapons, training simulations, anything we need.
Right now, we're inside a computer program?
Is it really so hard to believe? Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone. Your hair has changed. Your appearance now is what we call residual self-image. It is the mental projection of your digital self.
This isn't real.
What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. This is the world that you know. The world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today. Welcome to the desert of the real. What is the Matrix? Control. The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world, built to keep us under control in order to change a human being into this.
No. I don't believe it. It's not possible.
I didn't say it would be easy, Neo. I just said it would be the truth.
Stop. Let me out. Let me out. I want out. Okay.
See, a lot of people cannot accept new information because when you are forced to come out of your comfort zone, guess what? You're going to feel very uncomfortable, just like Neo felt very uncomfortable. You can change your life. Yes, you can. Regardless of what is going on right now, regardless of your circumstances, regardless of your bank account, regardless of your irrational boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, regardless of rejection, regardless of fear, regardless of anything you have been through, you can change the madness by thinking in a different way. And that was the purpose of me doing this class. Because I think the more important things anyone really needs to know is about themselves. I don't care what a certain celebrity is doing. That doesn't do it for me. I don't care what's going on Facebook. That doesn't do it for me. What's more important is understanding more about myself. Because I am a master of my life. I am a master of my mind. Right now, you all have been living where someone else has had control of your mind, telling you what to think, telling you what to eat, what to wear, where to go, what to listen to. It's time for you to start thinking for yourself consciously. Because right now, you are living at a very unconscious level, which is stopping you from moving forward. This is so serious. So, in the next class, we're going to be covering conscious mind, the process of manifestation, and the stick man and the 5 senses. This is actually my favorite class. I love this class because now we're going to be starting to talk more about the conscious mind and the process the creative process of manifestation, the stick man, which is you, and your 5 senses. So there is going to be homework, guys, and it's going to be, you will watch this video every day until the next class, because what did we say a habit was? Something we do often and repeated in an unconscious way. It's repetition. You keep listening to this webinar. You keep studying this information. Something inside is going to click, and you're going to understand something. New light is going to shine in your mind, and you're going to be like, aha, I want more. And you're going to feel like a child having ice cream, and it's like, feed me, feed me. I need to know more about myself. Oh, this is so deep. This information right here, you've got yourself into some serious trouble getting on this webinar, guys. Some really good trouble. Because your life is going to change now that you have just seen this. And you know what the joke is? You don't know how that's going to happen. See, I am just a cog in this big machine called the universe. I don't know where anything else is going to come and show up in your life that's going to show you different things. It could be a book that you attract. It could be a person that you attract that's going to help you along your way. I don't know. It's already happening right now. But I say thank you guys for coming on to this class. It's been magnificent. And what I normally do with the classes after them is I open the floor up for discussion, where you guys can actually feel free to ask me questions, and I will be happy to answer them. But please make them be based on the class that we have done today. Please, 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 please. So I will sit back, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to type it, or you can feel free to say it if you click on the hand gesture, and I'll be able to answer that question for you. Now, remember, guys, this is class. This is where you can feel free to say, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I need help. That's why you came onto this webinar, right? I'm here to help you because we all have to get there together. And I can't stand seeing people that aren't living the lives that they really want to live. So, the floor is open. Feel free to type or voice your question to me. And also let me know how you feel today's class went. Like, feedback is really much appreciated. I see you guys typing. Thank you very much for interacting with the class. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Seriously, I am seriously very grateful that you guys could use your time and come here to give me your ears, your eyes, your attention. It really means a lot. It really does. While you guys are typing, I'll just talk a little bit about what's been happening with me recently. I've been getting so much deep down this rabbit hole of self-discovery, especially the last week, and the stuff that I'm learning, especially when it comes to imagination. Oh my gosh, guys. For real, we really do need to return to childhood and live like children so we can have whatever it is that we want. That's why all these very successful people are deemed as crazy, because we act like little kids. But the stuff I've been learning recently, oh my goodness, there is an infinite, abundant storehouse of knowledge about yourself. And it even says in biblical scriptures My people are destroyed due to lack of knowledge. That is true. But we really are masters. We are gods within ourselves. We are just yet to become, to have that level of awareness. And once we've got that level of awareness, it's amazing. We can do anything. And guys, I'd also just like to say as well, don't feel any question may be stupid. Don't judge. This is class. Feel free to ask any question, even if you feel it is stupid. And I will do my best to answer the question as best as I can. See, 3 of you are typing at the moment, okay? Clarissa, have you got anything to say? Jennifer, have you got anything to say? Tell me how you feel right now. How you feel from the information you've received today. I understand you girls didn't watch day 1. Please go and watch day 1. That'll give you a background of what was covered before. Wow, you guys are writing some novels. You're taking quite a while here. Oh boy. Still typing. Okay, that's fine. Well, while you guys are typing, I think what would be really relevant right now is a certain video. I think is very relevant right now, actually. It's very relevant. So I'm actually going to play this video quickly whilst you guys are writing your questions. When this video is playing, still write your questions, guys, okay? I just want you to live your life.
Of the road through all the adversity. If you can get where you want it to be, you remember whatever don't kill you make you stronger. And all of the adversity was worth it. On your way to the top, you'll do anything. But how do you get your life back when you get there? Yeah, it's my dilemma.
What you need to do is be thankful for the life you got, you know what I'm saying? Stop looking at what you ain't got, start being thankful for what you do got. Let's get it to him, baby girl. Hey! That's right. Rihanna, let's get it!
You steady chasing that paper, just live your life. Ain't got no time for no haters, just live your life. Don't tell them where it'll take ya, just live your life.
We did it again, homie!
'Cause I'm a paper chaser, just living my life.
Never mind what haters say, ignore them till they fade away. Amazing they are great, but after all the game I gave away. Safe to say I paved the way for you cats to get paid today. Still be wasting days away now had I never saved the day. Consider them my pro.
Wow, you guys must be writing some serious novels.
They violate in a major way. I never been a hater, still I love them in a crazy way. Some say they sold the year, know they couldn't get work on Labor Day. It ain't that black and white, it has an area that's shaded gray. I'm west side anyway, even if I left today and stayed away. Some move away to make a way, not move away cause they afraid. I brought back to the hood, and all you ever did was take away. I pray for patience, but they make me wanna melt they face away. Like I once made them spray, now I can make them put the K's away. Been thugging all my life, can't say I don't deserve to take a break. You'd rather see me catch a case and watch my future fade away. That's right.
Come on, guys. It's taking so long with these questions.
Spirit of a hustler and the swagger of a college kid. Allergic to the counterfeit, impartial to the politics, articulate but still a grabber by the collar quick. Whoever having problems with their record sales, just holler tip. If that don't work and all else fails, then turn around and follow tip. I got love for the game, but hey, I'm not in love with all of it. Could do without the
Larissa, Jennifer, Lakeisha, Lori, Louise, Riley, what's happened to you?
Arguing where you from, who you know what you making, what kind of car you in. Seems as though you lost sight of what's important when depositing them checks into your bank account.
One thing I will say as I turn this music down, analyze your thoughts right now. Is there a reason you can't ask a certain question? But why can't you ask a certain question? What is that blockage in the subconscious mind that is stopping you from asking a question for help? What is it? So what I'll do, guys, I will give it literally 30 seconds and then I'm going to end the class if I don't receive the first question. I have to respect the people that are watching this as a video as well. So if there's any questions, I would say throw it at me right now or forever hold your peace.
I'm done. I got myself here. I get myself out.
Exactly. You got yourself here, you get yourself out. You got yourself into a bad situation with circumstances that you did not like. You can get yourself out through new thoughts, new beliefs that are in alignment with the universe, that are in alignment with nature, that are in alignment with love, peace, harmony, success, happiness. You can change. Yes, you can. I'll give you guys a few more minutes. I understand you're still writing, so in the meantime, I shall leave Bob Marley to do his thing. You need to stand up for your rights, guys. Don't give up the fight. Don't do it. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this webinar. I definitely have enjoyed and doing this webinar with you guys. Are you guys actually typing anything? Oh, hold on a second. Clarissa has waved her hand. 1 second. Hold on. I'm still learning how to use all this software as well, so bear with me. So, let's see. Bear with me, guys. Lakeisha, talk to me. There's something. Oh, hold on a second. What is going on here? Oh wow, what is going on with this webinar thing? Okay, alright. We have a little bit of a boo-boo with the webinar. I can talk to this. All right. Okay. Apparently, someone has just told me that you guys are typing, but I can't see them. Okay. She is now going to paste that into my box in a private chat so I can actually see it, because I didn't actually realize that you guys had typed something. So please just bear with me, guys. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Forgive me, guys. I'm still learning how to use this, okay? My bad, my bad. Right, we're in discussion mode, so you guys can actually all hear each other and speak with each other. But I understand that she's just, Clarissa has just posted something in. Right, Lakeisha has said, thank you so much, we are not alone. Jennifer has said, what are some ways I can change my thought patterns? Okay, let's start with Jennifer and I will go into the rest. Okay, so what are some ways I can change my thought patterns? One thing I will say, Jennifer, is that not everything I can actually cover right now, but what I will definitely say is the subconscious learns by repetition of something that is repetitively said to it. So if you, for example, have the habit of saying, I can't afford it, that is actually a belief that you have based on repetition from constantly saying, I can't afford it. So what we need to do is get into emotion. We have to emotionalize our new thoughts. So when you say, for example, you know, I can afford it, I can afford it, I can afford it. It's repetition. But also what will start to shift your thought patterns as well is getting into personal development and taking in new information that's going to help you. And in the next class, you'll see an analogy that I use, which is like, excuse my language, I called it the same shit, different day analogy. But don't worry about that. I will cover that in the next class. But reading new information, taking some time aside to take in new information, something that is going to be nourishing to your mind rather than the stuff that you always constantly put in or the stuff that you are constantly listening to. Okay. Laurie says, thanks, Sam. Doing it alone is so much more of a struggle. Happy I found the clog to fix my bad habits. Jennifer, that was, oh, right, I've already answered that. Okay. Lakeisha said, I had no clue at what I was actually attracting into my life. I now realize that it was negative thoughts that I was thinking. That was malice. Thank you. Sam, can you recommend any morning routine or thoughts to help with starting the day with positive vibes? Okay. Start your day with positive vibes. I would say in the morning, what you could do is you could actually go onto YouTube and type in Les Brown. He's a motivational speaker. And listen to those audios. Listen to them daily. I would say if you have music on your phone or if you've got any sort of audio on your phone, I would say what you will want to stop doing is listening to that. That may be hard for some of you, but remember, that is someone else's thoughts being projected onto you. And because you are listening to it, you are being entrained and you are accepting what is being said in the songs, sowing their thoughts, their words into your subconscious mind, which is why you are getting some of the fruits that you are getting. Oh, this is so deep, guys. This is so deep. Yeah, I can relate to a lot of what you say. My thoughts are definitely not positive, but you probably know that. Similar to what the other girls say, how can you change the habit of a lifetime and those habitual beliefs that you have become? Okay. All right, understand that this is going to take some time. You guys are probably in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, and it's going to take a lot to get rid of all the stuff that you have been taking in for quite a while. So it's going to take some time to reprogram your mind. But don't worry, you know, it can change over time with persistence. You don't give up. I'm not saying this is going to be easy. You remember the video with Neo? It was like, no, I don't believe it. That is your reaction right now. But with persistence, you will change that thought pattern. Okay? Jennifer says, I found the info, struck some chords. I just want to find ways to reprogram your mind. Well, you are actually watching a webinar right now, which is going to be new information to you. And you're going to be watching this webinar again every day until your next class. Love yourself and find time to listen to this every day until your next class. The warm bed site. That's all that's said. I understand someone else is typing something else. I'm new to this technology. Has anything, Clarissa, you can help me out here. Has anything else been typed I cannot see right now? Because the last thing I see on here is Lakeisha saying, be thankful of your blessing, the warm bed site. Okay, Clarissa is now checking. If anything, Clarissa, just copy and paste that information again into the private chat so I can make sure that I am just answering everyone's questions. Thank you. We are in discussion mode. Guys, we're in discussion mode. So there is actually a setting on here where you can actually speak to me. Okay, Clarissa has just pasted it in. So, be thankful of your blessings, a warm bed site. I'm thankful for the love and energy that I'm feeling right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Keep with the feeling, because with the feeling comes the blessing. Okay? Riley, thank you so much, Samuel. As always, your words, lessons of wisdom is a guide when needed. I always refer back to what you don't know will hurt you. I'm getting there steady and slowly. Very proud of your new move, ventures and progress. As you are born, inspirational speaker with a warm command. Person can't wait. Thank you very much, Riley. Thank you very, very much for that. And can't wait for the next year. Thank you so much. And not that I'm being big-headed about it. It's no accident. I've been studying this stuff for 8-9 years. You guys are coming into this information now. I'm grateful for you guys. Seriously, really, really grateful for you guys to really come onto this webinar. But I understand, Lakeisha says, we take so much for granted. I would rather live than just exist. Yeah, exactly. That's what we need to do. Jennifer says, little by little, I've started doing things different. One thing I do each night before I go to bed, I write in my journal 5 things I'm grateful for. Gratitude, change your attitude. Yes, exactly. Gratitude is definitely key. And Jennifer is asking, things I can do, books to read. Okay, here is a book. And Lakeisha, I know you have this book. Good book to read is Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. That's Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. That deals with the how to construct a positive self-image. It's about self-image psychology, because this is really what it's about psychology. Okay, Larissa, you're going to have to help me out here, because I understand some more things might be typed in here, but I can't see it on my end for some strange reason. Please go back and do the copy and pasting like you did before, and just kind of post it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't understand why I can't actually. You should be able to speak verbally, and I should be able to hear you as well as everyone else. it's a question of how does that work on here. Still figuring this out. Still figuring it out. But yes, I understand you guys still have some stuff to say. And these will be the last questions, guys. Okay. Right, she's just posted it. Okay. It helps me write a positive affirmation to myself on a post-it note and stick it somewhere. I'll see in the morning when I wake up. Yes, exactly, Riley. Having those post-it notes. If I could show you my room right now, guys, if you have a look at my room, I've got statements all over the place, pictures all over the place of the stuff that I desire. Okay. Any podcast we can download, listen to it on the way to work. Does Les Brown have any podcast channel to download? I'm happy to exchange music for it. Go onto YouTube, download the MP3s. That's what you can do, guys. This is very deep. Thank you. There's more about that, Sam. There's more above that, Sam. Oh, okay. There's actually more stuff you guys are posting on here, okay? This will be the last of it, guys, because I need to get on. But I thank you very much and apologize because, like I said, I'm still figuring out this technology. So this will be the last thing you guys say to me for this class. This is recorded, by the way, and I shall be putting this on YouTube so you guys can watch over this again and listen to it constantly. Remember, repetition is key. And yes, I'll be able to help you out. Thank you, Clarissa, for typing in any more stuff. Please have a look. You're like my assistant right now because I can't see their stuff for some strange reason. Okay, I'll just wait a minute for Clarissa to send me some of the stuff that you guys are typing, which I can't actually see. And I'll answer those questions, and then I will call it a day. As for when the next class is going to be, guys, I'm actually going to be doing it sooner than the Saturday. I might actually do it in a few days from now. I might actually do it on the Wednesday. I don't know just yet, but I will definitely let you guys know so we can crack on to day 3, which is my personal favorite class. And trust me, I get very animated for that class because there is so much, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. Come on, Clarissa. While we're waiting, I'll put this back on. Oh, hold on. Clarissa says, Laurie says, any homework? Yes, there is. Listen to this webinar every day until the next class. That's your homework. Now, I will say this, guys, okay? I will say this. There will be a part of you that will resist listening to this every day until the next class. That is an old thought from your prison paradigm telling you, don't do that. Oh, you don't have the time to listen to this every day. Or, oh, I heard this yesterday. Why do I... Lies, lies, lies. Those are thoughts from your paradigm stopping you from moving forward. I'm going to get you guys to an awareness where certain thoughts do not belong to you. They are old tapes, giving you excuses and reasons for why you will not listen to this every day. That's what's kept you are where you are right now. Riley says happy birthday. Thank you, Riley. Thank you very much, guys. I want to say thank you, guys. I don't know if you guys have anything else, but I just want to say thank you so much that you guys have managed to spend this time today on this webinar. I am seriously, once again, truly grateful that you guys could spend your time here with me today. This means a lot more to me because I'm doing this class on my birthday, and this is very empowering for me. I love to share the information that's going to help out people move from one state to the next. And trust me, the class only gets deeper, guys. So that's why I would definitely recommend, for those of you that have not seen day one, go back and watch day one. I apologize, it's only short because I was learning to use the technology, forgot to press record, and it cut off. But go back, watch day one, listen to day two, and listen to this every day until the next time we do a class. I shall let you guys know. And if you guys do want to get on the next class, I would suggest right now what you do is go to bentatalks@gmail.com and email me on there, and I will send you the link for the next class. And please, some of you guys have not done this, but click accept. That lets me know that you have accepted the class. That actually does help me. So, I will basically say thank you guys so much for joining me on day 2 of Thinking into Results. I understand you guys might have more questions for me or whatever. Feel free to just inbox me on Facebook, and I will be able to help you out in that way. But thank you so much, guys. I leave you in peace, love, positive vibrations, and I say thank you very much. And before I go, I just want to leave you with this one song, and I want you guys to listen to this song as we go out of this class. And it's a positive song. It's called Never Could Have Made It by Marvin Sapp. It's not really a video. It's just a picture of the guy, but you can hear the song. It's very powerful, very affirmational to some of you guys that have asked for certain things. And this is something that I listen to every day because it helps me think that I'm a survivor. I am stronger. I have made it. Those are very strong affirmational things. Oh, Clarissa has just posted something in. Great. I will leave you with this video as we come out of this class for today. Enjoy, guys, and I say thank you very much. You may not see my video after I post this video, but please do listen to this song because it really is very, very resonant with universal source of love. Thank you very, very much, guys. I will see you in the next class.
Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back over all you brought me through, I can see that you were the one I held on to, and I never would have made it. Oh, I never could have made it. Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. Somebody just need to testify to somebody next to him. Tell him, I'm strong. I'm wise.
Thank you very much, guys. I shall see you on the next class.
Much better. When I look back over what he brought me through, I realize I made it because I had you to hold on to.